Tsukigakirei. Tsukigakirei is one of the few. It's one of the few middle school romance animes that has an actual ending. Because then when you think of other middle school romance anime, you think of things like Skill Teaser takagi-san, My Clueless Best Friend, I think is what the name was. Tsukigakirei takes a more realistic approach when it comes to its romance and its characters, because it's kind of a slow burn rather than it is a fast pace romance, which does a lot of wonders. Personally, I would have when it comes to the romance aspect, many people might find it boring, kind of the same way that some people find 5 centimeters per second boring, because it's slow, it's more realistic than it is like up and fun and super bouncy and enjoyment. I'd probably put Tsukigakirei when it comes to its romance in this story as probably a high S tier, like definitely S tier. There's a lot of S tiers. Tsukigakirei is one of the few like insanely great romance animes that only has 12 episodes and it continues and actually has a proper ending, versus any other sort of romance anime that's only 12, which is more of a hey, go read the manga afterwards. But Clannad is peak. Yes, Clannad is the greatest romance anime and just anime of all time. I can't see an argument for it not being anywhere close to being in the top 5 at all. It's definitely top 5. It's my personal number 1. Anyways, that was Tsukigakirei. Definitely give it a watch. It used to be on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure if it still is. That's just that one. Next, we have one that I've been trying to get back into because I recently got the entire box set for. Clannad is the greatest piece of fiction ever created, 100%. It's so good. Like Kyoto Animations and Key absolutely cooked when they made Clannad. When they made Clannad After Story, it's insanely well. I own the Blu-ray for it, and I also own the game too, which I want to finish one day. Next up, we got Ouran Host Club, High School Host Club, which is one of the few reverse harems on this list. It's still a harem nonetheless. Ouran Host Club, High School Host Club is insanely good. There's some people have a little bit of an issue with some of the things that they have in it, but it's of its time. Not gonna lie, but for the most part, it's really really good. The characters are great. The dynamic between all the characters with their relationship and just like their friendships and the dialogue, their interactions, they're all insanely good, insanely a lot of fun. Ouran High School Host Club is one of the few that I have such a attachment to. I watched it was one of the first romance animes that I watched, and especially one of the few romance animes that I watched that had a female protagonist, and it's really good. I eventually want to read the manga because I know the anime skips out on a lot of the manga, even in the actual episode. It also has an anime original ending too, which is why I want to go back and I eventually want to read the manga for it. But Ouran High School Host Club, insane ending. It just brings so much nostalgia and joy whenever I watch it. I probably have it like S as well, because there's just so many good romance. The romance in this story is really good, even though the it's an anime original ending, so it's probably never going to get a season 2. We would have to have a remake for it to get a season 2, to get more episodes for it. Still really good, amazing characters. I love the main girl. I love the side characters. I love their relationship. It feels natural. It feels good. There's again some weird aspects of it. For the most part, everything is super wholesome and a lot of fun. So with that in mind, I'd definitely have it in high, and definitely an S tier for sure. Next on the list we got Genshiken. Genshiken is a one of the few adult romance anime that we had, especially in the early 2000s. It's really really good. It's Toku culture anime. We have our main character. He's a part of the manga studies club in his college, where they talk about anime, manga, cosplay, all that kind of stuff. I personally think that Genshiken, the anime, is a pretty decent adaptation of the manga. It's not the best of all time, but it's certainly not the worst. I have not been able to finish the anime for various of reasons. I definitely want to, but it's kind of hard to have a desire to want to. In this move over here, thank you. To want to kind of go back and rewatch it because I own the manga. The manga is insanely good. If you do like adult romance, you want to see less of college and high school romance. You want a nice college adult fun romance that had also is mostly about otaku culture, anime, manga, all that kind of stuff, with characters that are a part of our community. Definitely check out Genshiken. It's a insanely mature take on the romance genre. Absolutely peak. Anime is still really good. I don't remember if the anime fully adapts the manga. However, the manga is insanely good. This is an anime tier list, so I kind of don't want to. Actually, I'm probably wait. I forgot. This is an anime tier list. So I'm gonna put it A tier. Whoops. If it was manga, the manga would definitely be high in S tier. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it over there. Where is it? Bleach in the background is bro. Bleach is so good. I'm excited to do a shonen battle shonen tier list so I can add Bleach in it and have it be in the top in S tier because I love Bleach so much. Um, Besides Bleach though, let's go to the next one, which is Nagatoro. Nagatoro is definitely an interesting romance anime to say the least. Had a huge impact in the 2020 with all the edits and the Ganbare Ganbare that it had. Um, Nagatoro, I believe, came out in 2020 or was it 2019? I think season one came out in 2020. Nagatoro was fun, I guess. It starts off. It's kind of weird, kind of baity in a way with the main girl and the main dude with how she interacts with him. There are a lot of weird elements to the story. Also because the author of the manga is a lowly 18 plus manga creator, so there's definitely some influence that comes from that. Um, However, I definitely think it has its merits. At least I think it's still very fun. People definitely seem to enjoy it. I enjoy it at the very least. Not as much as other people do. However, I definitely give Nagatoro a chance. Season two is definitely a lot better than season one when it comes to its romance, its characters, its stories, its weird elements as well. Main dude is one of the stereotypical like I don't want to like hold back kind of beta MC kind of character. But at the same time, if their friendship is cute, their interactions are cute. I think it has its merits as well as its demerits. I definitely have Nagatoro probably like I don't know, maybe like a C tier for now. It has its merits, it has its fan base, it has its fun. I haven't read the manga. I heard the manga is pretty good. However, I definitely gotta give the manga a try because the anime, while it was okay, I enjoyed my time with it when I was younger. I'm not sure if I would go back and enjoy it now. It's at least has its merits. Next one we have a very old one from 2009. We have True Tears. True Tears is a super kind of it's a really underground romance anime now compared to compared to what it used to be. It used to be decently popular as it's a PA Works anime, and PA Works is one of the most popular anime studios when it comes to original anime. It's really good. True Tears is interesting because again, it's not super fun and enjoying like it is like a wotakoi or Snow White with the Red Hair. It has a lot of mature elements in it, a lot of NTR in a way, but not. It has like the feeling of that, while also not. It is a love triangle, which a lot of people don't like. It kind of reminds me of a White Album too, if anyone has seen White Album. But True Tears is definitely it was an enjoyable watch to say. I really liked it. Um, it is old. I'm not sure if it still holds up in today's standards, but however, when you do watch it, it brings you back to the early 2000s when it came out with the vibe and the atmosphere. Definitely a solid romance. I don't want to spoil it too much with the ending because True Tears does have an actual true ending. It doesn't. There's no because it's an original ending anime. There's no bait for season two. There is no cliffhanger. There is no hey here go read the manga. So I would definitely try True Tears out if you are a fan of more of a mature take on romance, as well as an anime that has an actual true ending, and just an older underground kind of underrated anime, romance anime. If that's what's your cup of tea, definitely check it out. It used to be on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's still on Crunchyroll. However, you can try that next. Starting off next, I kind of want to skip Kokoro Connect because I really want to talk about a condition called love, because a condition called love is the one of the worst shoujo romance anime and just romance anime to come out of the 2020s. I don't care. The main dude is so toxic and just annoying as hell. Like I watched the anime with one of my friends, and every single time we watched it, like the main dude just gave us the icks every single time. The way he acts as if he's not some super toxic controlling asshole, but he is. If you like A Condition Called Love, because I know like some people do, I heard the manga's better, but at the start the dude is just not it. One of the worst like male leads I've ever seen in any romance. It's just a weird, it's just a weird romance anime. I can't really see any real reason to have it anywhere below D, in all honesty. It just wasn't that good. Is Yona the Dawn on here? Not, no. I kind of, I do want to add Yona the Dawn. However, it has romance. I want to add it eventually, just not right now. I also want to go back and rewatch it before I add it to here. I own, I'm not sure if you can see, I own like oh, you can't see. Right there, I own like almost the entirety of Yona of the Dawn in that section. Absolutely love it. Do you watch English dub or sub? I watch both. I mostly watch sub. However, sometimes sub voices can be a little bit cringe depending on the anime. Like for example, I think it was last season. May I ask for one thing? I watched that in dub because the dub voice actor for the main girl was so good. She made. I went back and rewatched a few episodes of May I Ask for One Thing in sub. Just did not hit the same as May I Ask for One Thing in dub. The dub for that series was so good. That like for example, Death Note dub is also really good. There are a lot of good dubs out there, but wouldn't have I won't hate on either one. I love both. They both have their merits. There are some really cringe dubs, there's some really cringe subs, but they both have their merits. Have you watched Yamada-kun Level 99? I have. I've not. That was the. I knew I was gonna add it to part 2, but I low-key forgot to add that. I really like the room. I really love Yamada-kun 90, Level 999. It's really good. Origaru should be here. Did I not add it? I think we talked. Wait, did I not add it? Did I not add Snafu? I don't think I added Origaru. I definitely need to add that in because I swear I have it. Oh, I think I might have downloaded the image and forgot to upload it. I think that's what it been is. Origaru probably will be added soon, just not right now. But yeah, Origaru would definitely be up there though if we're talking about it. I love Origaru. Have you watched Seventh Time Loop? I've watched the first few episodes back when it came out, like about what 2 years ago now. I think it came out in 2024. I've not finished it because at the time, like my college was really ramping up, so I did. So I had to put a lot of stuff on hold back then. I just never had the time to go back and finish it, but I heard it was really good. I definitely want to watch finish Seventh Loop a lot because it's also a really. I don't really like villainous anime that much, but I heard that was like a really good one, so I kind of want to go back and finish that. Yeah, I agree. I started with dub, but I tend to go sub now. Is Kage-sama sub as good as a dub? I personally like the sub for Kage-sama more. Only because for example, when they do like their little laughs or like their whispers, their little interactions they have, like that's really close with each other with Kaguya. Forgot the main dude's name. That's better in sub for me, but the dub is still very good. It's still very good. It's not bad at all. If that's interesting for you, you can also rewatch it in dub because the dub is very good. My Dress Up Darling is mid. Someone said that last time too. I love My Dress Up Darling. A lot of people don't think it's mid because season 2 didn't have that much romance in it. I think it had a lot of romance in it. It just comes in a more subtle way compared to how other romance goes. Um, Personally, I love it a lot. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but definitely give it a try. In all honesty, hold up. Why is my thing blurry now? That's weird. Hello? That's weird. Hold up. Let me bam, and then bam. Bam. Add this. Add this. Oh my goodness, it got screwed over. No. Anyways, we'll have to fix that later. Kubo won't let me be invisible. I've not added that one yet. No, that's probably gonna be in part 3. Seven Loop is good. The novels are good too. Oh, you read the novels? That's interesting. Like most people don't read the novels when it comes to shows like that. I need to rewatch the sub then. Yeah, the sub is very good. The sub is very good, especially with season 3, the sequel movie, and then the sequel OVA. That one's really good. Have you watched Tomon's B side? I don't think so. No, I think I might have like paused that. There's a lot of shows where I start to watch and then I just never end up finishing. All right, hold up. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Did that fix it? It did not fix it. I don't know how to fix this camera issue. What about Kono Oto Tomare? Oh my god, I love that. I knew I was reading something else. Dude, I love I love that one. I love Kono Oto Tomare. It's so good. The manga is also very good too. Season 2 for that was great. They need to make a season 3. Like, I don't know what they're doing not adding a season 3. Like that's insane to me how they're not doing that. But anyways, hold up. Let me do this. Bam. If I do that, and I do this, and I do this. Wait, video, new. Oh, there we go. And it's fixed. All right, there we go. I do want to rewatch Kono Oto Tomere. I might probably add that for my part 3 that I add. I love it so much. I definitely recommend watching it. It's very good, very underrated as well. Season 3 is so needed for that. I don't know why they don't, because I'm pretty sure the manga is very popular in Japan too. I don't understand why it's been like, what, season 2 came out in like 2019 or something like that. It's been a long ass time since they first came out. But yeah, it's really good. What else? Anyways, yeah, so Condition Called Love, absolutely atrocious male lead. It's so weird. Anyways, Kokoro Connect is another one that's I believe it came out in 2012. It's a very good romance. It's not just romance, it has a little bit of a mystery and other elements to it. A lot of drama as well. 17 episodes. The last 4 episodes is where the romance, I feel like, really shined a lot. Has such a funny cast. Super relatable cast too. It was a lot of fun and super enjoyment when you watch Kokoro Connect. If you like a kind of a big cast, multiple different subplots, as well as different ships, as well as having a really good main ship and a very, very good female lead for the love interest. Absolutely amazing. The male lead is also very good. Him and the female lead are so good together. It's also one of my favorite couples in anime. It's very, very good. I definitely recommend watching Kokoro Connect if you have not watched that yet. Kokoro Connect, when it comes to its romance, is definitely S tier, and as a story, it's also S tier. It's just so good. Bro, how is it called the anime that is up there? What? How is called the anime that is up there? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know if that sentence made sense for me. I might be slow, but I don't know. By the way, the Bleach box set you have in the background is the only one I'm missing. Really? I don't have box set 1 or 2. I bought box set 3 because I got the box set before the 1,000-Year Blood War arc anime came out, and I wanted to read it because I also finished my rewatch of Bleach before that time. I do want to buy the first 2 box sets, but that shit's like $300 combined, and I'm broke. I don't got that kind of money. I got this when I had money, bro. I haven't bought merch in a while because I'm broke. Horimiya is too high. It's like a Demon Slayer romance anime. Low key, I don't agree at all. Horimiya is one of my favorite romances of all time. It's also one of the first manga. I also read the manga before I even got into anime. I love it so much. I wish it had over 1,000 chapters, in all honesty. I do think the anime didn't do as good of a job as the manga did because it cuts out so much, and the ending of Horimiya kind of alters it with there's a lot of differences between the ending of Horimiya anime and the manga. It's the same thing, but there's a lot of little differences here and there because they cut out so much. It's kind of like Real Life with the last 4 sequel episodes that I got, where it just cut out so much stuff, so it kind of feels wonky. That's how it feels like. But Horimiya, the anime, still does a very good job at adapting it with as little time as it did. I do think it deserved 26 episodes rather than the 13, in all honesty. But Horimiya is still one of my favorite romance of all time. Favorite romance manga of all time. I absolutely love Horimiya so much. What's the one on top? If you mean the one at the very top, that is Clannad After Story, with the greatest anime and romance anime to ever be made of all time. Absolutely amazing. Have you seen Nina the Starry Bride? I believe I have. Hold up. The Starry Bride. Hold up. Oh no, I have not. No. Oh, this one. Oh my god, when this is coming out, this is also coming out in 2024, back when my college was still really ramping up and I didn't have a lot of time to watch stuff, but I had it. I was like, okay, my whole thought process was, okay, I'm gonna watch this when I'm done and back when I'm in my summer semester, and then I just worked the entire summer semester, so I just did not get into it. But I do want to watch it. I heard it was pretty good. Bro, Ray Blue Box. I'm gonna get to that. I'm definitely gonna get to that though. Sword Art Online is D, bro. Sword Art Online, when it comes to its romance with Asuna and Kirito, I believe their romance together is very good and deserves the tier that it's in. Given is buns. Given is great. Given is one of the greatest BL anime and romance anime to ever exist. I love Given. Blue Box is here. Horimiya was so funny. Horimiya is so funny. I love the characters. I could literally watch them do anything for hours and hours because it's just so good. There's so much good when it comes to Horimiya. Kami-sama Kiss is here. Have you watched World End? I have watched World End. I also own the first 1 or 2 volumes as well. I read the first volume. I've not finished the entire volumes because I just don't have them yet. I want to buy them. I hate reading light novels online, but I definitely want to buy the rest when I have the money and read it. Anyways, starting off the next one with My Love Story. My Love Story is one that kind of gets a little flack nowadays because of the height difference between the main girl and the main dude. Kind of same thing with the Fragrant Flowers has now. There's a whole section of the community that hates it because of the height difference. Even though the height difference is, while it is a lot, it's kind of there's a lot of it that happens in real life. So I mean, some people find that weird in real life when like when the dude is like 6 feet and the girl's like 4'10". I don't. A lot of people give her give her a lot of flack because she's a child, which she is. She's 16 years old. She's supposed to act like a child, and she doesn't look like a baby. She looks her age, and she acts her age. That's for the controversy when it comes to that. However, when it comes to My Love Story, it's a really good commentary on how people who are different than other people and people who may be not as conventionally attractive as other people get treated in society. And I feel like that's true for this. There's a lot of people who don't want to watch it because the male lead isn't attractive and he might be a little weird looking. However, that's the whole point of the story. He has a friend who is conventionally attractive, and they are the best friendship in any anime I've ever seen of all time. The friendship for the main dudes and My Love Story is top 10 male friendships in any anime, and I will not hear anything different from that. It's so good. The romance between the main dude and the main girl is still very good. It's very cute, and I love how they grow together and they change together. Especially when they get together. Also, get a little bit of spoilers, but kind of not. They get together in the first like 4 episodes or so. So the rest of it is just seeing them as an actual couple, which I really love as well. It's close to fully adapting the manga. So if you're interested in a kind of a full-on romance anime ending, you can watch it. You can also finish it with the manga, but it's still really good. Have you watched Watsuri-kun is About to Collapse? I have watched 8 episodes. However, I read the manga, and I watched 8 episodes, and it was a terrible adaptation of the manga. I did like the manga a lot for Watsuri. The anime, I do want to finish the anime now that it's done. However, I wanted to go back and kind of reread the manga again just so I could see how, because I read it back in like 2017 or so, and it was just a really bad adaptation of the anime, of the manga. I'm so sorry. But the manga was good. I definitely, if you like the anime, definitely go back and read the manga from the start because if you liked it, you will love the manga because they skips out on so much stuff and rushes the manga so hard. Now, why the hell is DDTF in B tier? Because Darling in the Franxx is good and deserves to be in B tier. I don't know. B tier is a good tier. I don't know what the issue is. When he asks his bestie to practice kissing with him, it's a funny scene. Literally, it's so funny. And if you watch it, you'll know when he figures out that the whole reason why he's been single the entire time, even though all like he gets asked out by girls like every single day, was because all those girls that asked him out always talk shit about him about his friend behind his back. Was just, what a bro. What an absolute bro. I love how they stick together and how like he just loves being around him because he loves his personality and he just loves him as a person, and he will not fuck with anyone who does not like him, and that's what I absolutely love about their friendship. It's so good. Is Yona Dawn manga worth buying? Yes. Yes. I have more, but bro. Here's just a few of the volumes that I own for Yona the Dawn, bro. Yona the Dawn is absolute peak. Yona Money Spread. I have so much more volumes. Please buy Yona the Dawn. Please support the artist. It's so good. You can buy these at your local Barnes & Noble or any other bookstore that sells manga. I wouldn't recommend buying it on Amazon. However, do buy it. It's so good. I love Yona the Dawn. Very good. Anyways, why is Maid-sama so low? Only because Maid-sama is a product of its time. Because the main dude harasses and crosses boundaries with the main girl so often, it's just very weird in that way. I haven't when I was a kid, when I first watched it like at 16, I did enjoy it a lot. However, looking it back now as an adult and in a new time period, I don't think it's going to hold up in today's standards when it comes to like political correctness and that kind of stuff, only because he harasses her and crosses her boundaries way too often. I definitely want to read the manga though, just to kind of go back and check again, but for now that's why it's C tier, and at least for now. World End is so good. It's so good. I don't think the anime did an amazing job of adapting the light novel because the light novel is very good. However, the anime is still very good. If you like the anime, please buy the light novel. It's only 5 volumes. It's very good. JoJo is not a romance, so it's not gonna be here. I might do add it when I do a battle shonen tier list. I'll probably add JoJo, 'cause that's what it is. But anyways, my love story. Uh, it's like S tier, low key. Actually, hold up. I might move Kokoro Connect to A tier, low key. My love story is very good. I love it a lot. Shoujo is king. Shoujo is so good. I love shoujo manga. It's an anime. It's so good. There's a lot of shoujo manga that I want to add to this, but because it's an anime, I'm probably won't do that. But I do want to do a shoujo tier list eventually, or at the very least, I might just add shoujo to here because I want to add Last Game, Our Precious Conversations, are some of the ones that I really like that don't have it. Also, like High School Debut is also another one that's very good. I definitely want to add that there as well. Anyways, oh, I kind of forgot to add this one. Love Stage. Love Stage is probably one of my least favorite BL of all time. Like Love Stage is like a very stereotypical bad BL where it's just the author I don't think knows how actual like gay relationships work. There's just the relationship was founded on non-consensual touching and other things. It just wasn't good in that aspect. Like, sure, it might be cute and wholesome later down the line, but the fact that its foundation was rooted in non-consent is just a no for me. And the fact that he pushes him, it's just he pushes him into a lot of things. Doesn't take no for an answer a lot of times. It's just not for me. The Quintuple Quintuplets is a very good manga. Season 2 was very good. The first season was alright. The movie was a terrible adaptation. Quintuple Quintuplets is peak if you read the manga and watch season 2. Chivalry of Failed Knight, I should actually add to this list. I love Chivalry of Failed Knight. I watched it when I was 16 again. I have not rewatched it since. So I wonder how I feel about it now as a much older age. However, I do remember loving Chivalry of Failed Knight, and I have rewatched the last episode like 10 times. I've rewatched the last episode, I think, like last year. Absolute peak. So good. Have you read the Firefly manga? Have you read Fairyfly Marriage? I don't no, I've actually never heard of that. All right, hold on, let me search it up real quick. Firefly Marriage, you said? Firefly Marriage. If it wants to load. Hello? Hello? Is Firefly Marriage, right? I wait, it's not. Hold up. I'm not sure if it's. I'll have to look it up later. I'm not sure it's out right now. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. I definitely want to add that later down the line. Or do I have it here? I don't think I have it here. I have some I have a lot of opinions on Uzaki-chan. It's actually pretty good. I don't like season 1 though. Season 1's not good. What does Clannad get good? I'm episode 6 and it's boring. Season 1, the start of it might be boring to you. I personally loved it all the way through. I guess it is a product of its time. I watched it a lot earlier in my life. Clannad season 1 is a lot more of a comedy and setting up for the characters than it is a actual insanely great story. I do think season 1 has its demerits, but it's really good if you like kind of the old 2000s visual novel kind of aesthetic. It does start to get a little bit better, at least in season 1 towards the halfway mark and beyond if you don't like it by episode 6. However, if you can get through the season 1, you'll definitely love After Story. 100%. I know people who have given Clannad season 1 a 4 out of 10, but I've given the After Story a 10 out of 10. So if you don't like the first season of Clannad After Story, I would still recommend finishing After Story at the very least if you didn't like season 1 because it's still very good. Call the Night is another one that I forgot to add, low-key. Shit. I love Call the Night. I'll probably add that in part 3. I love Call the Night a lot. And A Silent Voice is... It should be S tier, is it not? Or is it A tier? Yeah, it's A tier. A Silent Voice is an S tier movie and anime. It is an A tier when it comes to its romance because the whole point of Silent Voice is not the romance part of it, is of the growing self-acceptance, dealing with depression and self-loathing than it is a romance story. But the romance is pretty good. I think the romance is more apparent in the manga though than is the anime, at the very least. You got the right for horimiya. Horimiya is so good. S tier. I bet you haven't watched an Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride. I have not. I don't watch a lot of fantasy stories or isekai, in all honesty. I kind of fell off of that after I got into college. I heard it was decent. I might go back and rewatch it at some time. I don't think I would love it. I do think I would enjoy it enough to put it probably C tier. But I've not watched that, no. Anyways, Hate a Hada-san is an amazing romance story. low-key don't like season one. Season one was okay. It was kind of average. Season two was very, very good. However, I don't think, and also season two ends the manga, or at least there's a full-on ending, kind of, if you like actual romance endings. Harehera Hare-san, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I just like saying that. Are-san is really good manga though, because I was reading the manga while I was watching the anime. And it was a very, very good manga. The anime was also pretty solid. Season two is pretty good. If you didn't like season one or you somewhat enjoyed it, I think you might like season two. But if you like reading manga, definitely read the manga. When it comes to the anime, though, the romance is definitely B tier. It is very good. It has an actual ending to the story, and season two, more so than season one, has a lot more development when it comes to their romantic relationship, as well as when it deepens their relationship and their friendship. It's really good. Where is Cyberpunk Edge Runners? I mean, there's like they get to it's like I mean like they get together. It's not like a romance anime though. So I wouldn't really think I would add it. Can you rate Blue Box? I definitely will. It's coming up soon, I think. Why is Weathering You not S tier? Weathering with You is S tier. What do you mean? Weathering with You is right here. It's an S tier. Do you mean why is it not in S? Why is it in S tier? Is that what you mean? Have you watched Desert Punk? I have. I've watched it so long ago now. I don't remember much about it. Same with I watched Desert Punk the same time I watched Needless. Around the same time. They're kind of like in my mind, they're not the same at all, but they're kind of in the same genre when it comes to anime. I do remember liking Desert Punk. I have to go back and rewatch it to be honest. I'm wait. I mean not the highest one. Oops. Why is Weathering You not at the top? Because I mean, S tier is the top. What are you talking about? There's no tier above S tier unless you have like SS or SSSS, which we're not some some like power fantasy manhwa slot tier, so we're not doing that. Clannad is just too peak to be an S tier, which is why there's just that. Have you rated Dorohedoro? I think I have Dorohedoro the anime as an 8 out of 10 or something like that. I've not finished the manga. I have read a lot of the manga. I just haven't had time to finish it yet. But the manga is like a 9 out of 10. The manga is so good. If you like the anime for Dorohedoro, definitely read the manga. It's really good. Wotakoi is so good. It's so good, and I need them to make a season 2 so we can get an actual final adaptation of the manga. Because the Wotakoi anime manga is so good. It has one of the best manga romance manga endings of all time, and they have one of the best side cast romance in almost any anime. It's so good. What else? Have you rated JoJo's? JoJo's? I haven't done a tier list for Battle Shonens yet. I definitely will. Auto Hero Ride is so low. The only reason why whoops. Whoa. The only reason why Blue Spring Ride is as low as it is because it is it's just a snippet of the manga. It's like I love Blue Spring Ride, don't get me wrong. I think it's absolutely amazing. I just don't think the anime is able to capitalize on encapsulates the amazingness that was the manga. If it was manga, it would probably be high A tier for me in all honesty. Weathering with You deserves at the top of S. It low key, this isn't really in ranked order, kind of. I mean, it is at the front. But Weathering with You is really good. If we're talking about Weathering with You, just the movie and how good of a movie it is and how good of an anime it is, it's definitely S tier. However, the romance is still S tier, but just not as high. True, Blue Spring Ride should have got another season. If Blue Spring Ride got a season 2, it'd definitely be high A. I'm not gonna lie, or at least if it finished the manga. Is Pregnant Flowers Bloom with Dignity on the tier list? I think it is. I think, well, not, yeah, it is. It's, did I not add it? I literally downloaded an image for it. Where did I not add it? I don't think I added it here. I'll probably have to add it in season 3, but I literally downloaded, before I started the stream, I downloaded an image for it. I don't think, Tier Maker was able to upload it for some reason. That's weird. Anyways, I'll have to go back for that one. The next one is, The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. Oh, this one is by Studio Gohans. I love Studio Gohans is one of my favorite anime studios of all time. Their style is very unique. They don't make the best anime of all time. However, it's a guilty pleasure studio for me. Like they made Handshakers. If you know Handshakers, you'll know how bad it is. I love Handshakers because I love trash anime. Depending on it, I don't really like that. I don't like trash isekai, but I do love trash anime. And Handshakers is very good. What I do love about Gohans is how they are such a unique anime studio when it comes to their animation style, their camera angles, just how they adapt their stories. But enough about Gohans. When it comes to The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses, it's another middle school romance anime, the same of like a skill teaser takagi-san and tsukigakirei. It's very good still. It kind of has moments where it's kind of alright. It kind of slows down in the middle, picks up more at the end. However, if we're talking about the manga for The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses, The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses is definitely A tier romance. However, if we're talking about anime only, I'd probably have it B tier, in all honesty. Um, it's still very good. I just recommend reading the manga more because like the anime is good. It just doesn't, and the studio is really good, and it's definitely a solid watch. Definitely a solid. It's definitely solid anime to have underneath your watch list, your completed watch list. I don't think it's the best of all time, but it's definitely up there. Is a silent voice on that or no movies? A silent voice is on here. A silent voice is when we have weather reviews, so there is movies. A silent voice is A tier. It's again because it's A tier because the romance and the silent voice is not the main focus. However, it's still very good and it's still a part of it. The romance and the silent voice is more on the in the manga than it is the anime, but it's still very good. Have you watched Glypnir? I have. I watched it back in 2020 when it first aired. It was definitely an interesting experience. I haven't watched Ancient Magus Bride yet. What do you recommend? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. What I recommend with Ancient Magus Bride, however, is you definitely want to watch season one because season one was absolutely amazing with the animation and its adaptation. However, season two and season two part two kind of slack off on that. In all honesty, I didn't enjoy season two as much as I did season one. So if you don't mind reading and watching stuff, I definitely recommend watching season one and then reading the manga, or you can still watch season two because it's still a good anime, just not as good as season one was. I can't tell if Kokoro Connect is here. It is. I literally just did it earlier. It's right here. I literally just finished it earlier. ReZero does not count. If I were to make an isekai tier list, it'd definitely be up there though. Glyphnir was so strange, but somehow it kept me going back. Yeah, like when I first watched it in 2020, it was like it gripped you because the main girl is a badass, but at the same time, it was like it definitely was a weird show. I did enjoy it though. Kami-sama Kiss is on here. Or Gairu is not on here yet. I forgot to add it. It's gonna be in part 3. Or if I have enough time when I finish this, I'm gonna add it because I can just add it whenever I want. I just have to download an image. Anyways, Golden Time, however. Okay, let's talk about Golden Time. Golden Time is again one of the few anime that is a adult romance. It's one of the few anime that actually finishes an actual story. It's so good. There's a lot of the drama is very good. It will definitely tug on your heartstrings. There's a lot of good comedy in it. Again, just like when I talked about with my love story with the romance between, not the romance, the friendship between the main dude and his friend. One of the best friendships in anime, in my opinion. Golden Time also has an amazing friendship with the main dude and his friend too. If anyone has seen the clip when he acts gay to make sure that the girl who's harassing his friend gets away from her, it was so funny. Like only true bros would do that for each other. It's definitely very good. If you like adult romance, if you like fully completed romance stories, I definitely recommend watching Golden Time. I believe it's on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure. It is on any pirated site, however. Hold up. Dusk Maiden of Amnesia is on top. Yes! Someone else who knows Dusk Maiden of Amnesia. It is so good. It is so good. Oh my god, I absolutely love that show, anime so much. What anime have you not watched? I haven't watched a lot. I haven't watched a lot of shows from the 2020s because that's when I'm in college. However, it's still very good. It's still very good. There's a lot of shows that I haven't seen. A lot of shows that I still need to eventually finish though. Have you watched K Project? Dude, I recommend K Project all the time. Like there's a day does not go by where I don't like think about K Project or try to talk about it. K Project is very good. It's also Gohan's, the studio that I was just talking about earlier too. Studio Gohan's cooked when they made K. Mikoto is one of my favorite anime characters of all time. Like I wanted to get the tattoo. I want to get the tattoo of their slogan and their thing. It was like what? No blood, no bone, no ash. I love the Red Faction. My favorite. I cried too. The ending was insane. So good. I absolutely love K Project. I want to rate it in some sort of tier list some way. I'm not sure when though. Gunner anime low key. Going back and rewatching K Project now, there are a lot of moments of Goonerness, but it's also because Gohan's is kind of a Gooner studio in a lot of ways. Not gonna lie, but it's like artistic Goon, I guess. I don't know. And at the very least, it's adult characters that they're having fan service for at the very least. But it's also not a lot. It's also not a lot. I've seen Undying Love Sakura. Dude, I love that. I love the anime for that so much. I have not read the manga and I haven't watched it in like 8 years, so a lot of it has slipped my mind. However, I love zombies. When I first watched that, fun story. When I first heard about Undying Love Sankari, I cannot pronounce the first name, by the way. Was when I was listening to when I was listening to Nightcore song of the Zombie Girl. And in the comments, I saw like a comment back in the day that said like, "Yo, this reminds me of this anime." So I checked it out. Low-key understood it. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. I want to add that to this list eventually. The manga is way better. I heard. I definitely want to read the manga again. The same with Dust Meat of Amnesia. I want to read the manga. Why is the girl I forgot in B tier? Because it's not a great adaptation of the manga. It's still very good. It's just not worth A tier because it's not as good as everything else that is in A tier. Undead Unlock is very good. I love Undead Unlock. When you watch it, even though it's by David Production Studio, it reminds me of like if any of you have watched any anime from Studio Shaft, it reminds you of like the same vibe of Studio Shaft with like their cuts, their coloring, the scenes that they do, like the head tilts, just like how they draw characters, the vibe of it. If you know Shaft Studios, you'll know the vibe of any anime that is Shaft. And I realize it's because a lot of people who used to work at Shaft work at David Production now. There's a lot of David Production anime like Fire Force, like Undead Unlock, Fire Force where is Fire Force David Production? I forget. But it reminds you of that studio. Some of Shaft workers work on Fire Force, which is why I said that. I forget. Do you not see Clannad in the tier above Espro? I love Clannad. I own the Blu-ray. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. Absolutely love it. What else? Can I ask why? Hold up. Why? Can I ask why chilling with the Masakata sister is so low? I haven't even rated it here. It's not even on the list. I do believe I added a sign of affection here. Definitely can get to that. The Quinto Quintuplets is B tier because it is not a good adaptation of a peak manga. If this was manga we're talking about, the Quinto Quintuplets is at the very lowest, a mid A. It's so good. The only problem with Undead Unlock is halfway through it started to get kind of random. I mean, Undead Unlock is random. It's always been random. It's been random from the start. I felt like it got more cohesive towards the end. I've not watched the sequel special yet. I do want to, but I thought it got more cohesive towards the end, in my opinion. But I don't know. People have it in different ways. Wait, am I crazy or am I seeing something wrong? What are you seeing that's crazy? Have you watched Given? Yes, Given is... Given is right here. Given is also one of my favorite anime. Low key, when I made a TikTok video on completed romance animes to watch, and I had Given in there, and the amount of homophobic comments I got in that video was insane. I have never gotten homophobic comments in my life whenever in a single TikTok I made, and I had so much in that video. It was crazy. But Given is amazing. I love yaoi anime. I love BL. Fire. Why does it keep on doing that? There's another comment I wanted to talk about. Charlotte is not here. I think it does count as a romance. Have you seen XXaholic and should I watch it? Yes, I have. I've recommended XXaholic so many times. It's such... Hold up. Speaking of XXaholic, low key, where is it? Where did I put it? I did Yona of the Dawn spread. Here's for some XXaholic spread. XXaholic is very good. One of the best art styles in manga and anime of all time. It's a very good story. I'd recommend reading it and watching it if you want, since the anime doesn't finish the manga. But definitely read XXaholic. It's so good. Definitely watch it. It's so good. Absolutely peak. Definitely do that. Not like they changed what was going on near the end. I have no idea. Have you seen Charlotte? I love Charlotte. I've rewatched it like every so often. It's so good. I love it. Given made me cry so much, Sam. I love Given. Like, especially in the last movie, the final movie, when like when he finally especially the scene where I'm so bad with names, when the black haired dude sings the song that he finally finishes for Mafuyu, like with his ex's song, and he finished it, and then he realizes and he accepts his past, accepts himself, and realizes he does want to sing and he wants to go professional with it. I cried. It was so good. The top one is Clannad After Story, the greatest romance and anime to ever exist. I saw the first episode and I think it's peak. It's so good. Yeah. Have you seen Shikimari is not just a cutie? Yes, I have. It's an interesting anime. I do love the main girl. I do love their dynamic. I just think it's okay. I do like it. It is a lot of fun. I definitely recommend watching it if you just like a little fun, short romance to watch. I don't think it's the best of all time, but it's definitely a solid, fun watch. Have you watched The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime? I don't think anyone who hasn't. I know season 4 coming out soon. I've not finished I haven't seen finish season 3 because I low-key got bored of it, low-key. But I do want to finish it. Also, I got bored because I already read the manga for it, and since season 3 is just expedition, expedition. What am I talking about? Exposition for what's happening in season 4 mostly. I've already read it anyway, so I'm just waiting for season 4 to come out. Spice and Wolf! Yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to do another spread real quick. Hold up. Yo, another spread for anyone interested. Yo, Spice and Wolf light novel spread, bro. Bro, Spice and Wolf, dude. Spice and Wolf, absolute peak. I love it. Hold on, I gotta put this down. I love Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf is so good. Anyone, I recommend watching the old anime first. The original anime before the remake. The remake is still a very good adaptation of it. But nothing beats the original. The original's aesthetics, the atmosphere of the original, it was just so good. Have you heard of more? Have you heard more? Yes, that's going to be coming up soon if I have time. What about My Little Monster? My Little Monster is S tier manga, A tier anime. I personally, I have My Little Monster in my top 100. However, we're gonna try to look at it. I'm looking at it from a non-biased view. My Little Monster is a very good season 1. However, it doesn't adapt the manga perfectly, and also because of the fact that it's only 12 episodes and it doesn't fully adapt it, I can't put it S tier even though I want to. OG Spice Wolf skipped like 4 volumes though. I do know that, but it's still very good. It's still very good. I definitely recommend watching it still. Have you watched Farming Isekai? I have. It was a solid, fun watch. Nothing more, nothing less. It was just a solid, fun watch. Besides that, Golden Time. It's been a while since I last talked about Golden Time is S tier. It's been a while. I've been talking too much. Definitely S tier. What about Sankare? I'm gonna add that in part 3. Definitely, it's very, very good. I absolutely love it so much. We just finished talking about that earlier. I think we talked about like 5 minutes ago. Very good. Oh my god, I love this song. Mazuka no Revenge. Mazuka no Revenge anime pisses me off so much. Only because the anime I love the manga. I own the manga. The manga ending is so good. However, I do think it's a good adaptation to an extent. I think season 2 was a little bit more lackluster than I would have personally liked. In all honesty, I do think it was still very good. I would probably have Mazuka no Revenge as a B tier. I think it's a fun watch. Yo, that's not where I meant to put it. Hold up. Mazuka no Revenge is definitely a fun watch. However, the manga was so good. And I hate it because they didn't adapt the last chapter of the manga. That's all I wanted. As soon as season 2 got announced, all I was waiting for was the last chapter to get adapted, but they didn't adapt my favorite chapter of the entire series. Pisses me off to this day. It's so good. However, still very fun. Still very fun. Again, not the best adaptation. Also the art style, the manga's art style is very good. It has an amazing art style, amazing artwork as well. So if you like art, if you like really good manga art, definitely read that. What about saying Australian that Pastor Lawrence? I have not added it to this list. I do want to though. I'll probably put it in part 3 or part 4 depending on how much I got. Blue Lock is the greatest BL sports anime to ever be made. No, I'm joking. That's Kuroko no Basket. But no, that's still pretty good. Blue Spring Ride is definitely higher. Is higher if we count the manga, not the anime. The anime is solid, but it's not great because it doesn't fully adapt everything, as well as the fact that it's just so short. It's so short. It's so good. If we're talking about Blue Spring Ride manga, the Blue Spring Ride manga is definitely S tier or like very high A. But not that. What do you rate Shield Hero? Because I low-key didn't like it. Season 1 was good until like the second half, and it kind of fell off. Season 2 was dog shit. Season 3 was mid as fuck. Season 4 I dropped because I could no longer be bothered with it. Shield Hero fell off so hard. What's crazy is I own 3 volumes of the light novel of Shield Hero because the light novel was good. The anime just was not. Do you count Call the Night as a romance? Low-key, yes. Also low-key, no. But low-key, yes. It is a romance. But also I can see reasons for it not being, but it is. It's more about figuring, because the main dude doesn't know if he likes people or not. He doesn't know what romance is. Like the whole point of the story is that he wants to be a vampire, but he can only be a vampire if he falls in love with the vampire. But he's trying to figure out what love is. So like it's not really So anyways, Positive Matter better be high. Oh, I can't wait to get to that. Nodame cantabile. I need to add that one. Oh my god, I love that so much. I want to read the manga too, but it's so good. If anyone hasn't seen Nodame cantabile, please watch it. It's a full-on adaptation, adult romance anime in college and into adult life. Has an actual proper ending. You actually see the main couple get together. Absolute peak, one of the greatest main couples when it comes to adult romance anime of all time. It's very, very good. Where's Ramna? I've not finished season 2 yet, which is why I haven't added it. I've also only watched around 30 to 40 episodes of the OG Ramna. I think. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I watched Ramna. I might have finished it, but I also may have not. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I watched it, probably like over 10 years now. But Ramna is very good. I definitely need to add it when I finish season 2. Have you watched Black Summoner? Black Summoner was mid as fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm not that interested in fantasy or isekai anime all that much, to be honest. But Black Summoner is a fun watch if you really like fantasy and OP fantasy series. Just not my cup of tea. Chunibyo is an S. Dude, Chunibyo is like one of my favorite romance of all time. I have such a has such a soft spot in my heart for it. Because it means so much to me in terms of the story, when it terms the characters, the message that it teaches people. It's so good. Shigofumi Letters from the Departed was also pretty good. It was very good. I liked it a lot. I don't think it's the best of all time, but it's definitely very good. I definitely recommend watching it if you are like older, kind of like urban fantasy type of shows. It was very good. You watch Josei Tiger and the Fish? I have. Josei is amazing romance anime. I absolutely love it so much. I want to add it, but there's just too much romance to talk about. Anyways, moving on from this, we're gonna talk about Just Because. Just Because I watched back in 2017 when it was first airing, and I was very excited for this because I love original romance anime, because original romance anime usually has an actual ending, even if there's only 12 episodes, and Just Because is no different. It has an actual ending. Has a very interesting. A lot of people won't like Just because of the whatever the fuck love triangle hexagon square infinity that it was. It was like one character liked another character who liked another character who likes another character, but it somehow is all sort of cohesive towards the end. It's a lot of drama, and for some reason my YouTube playlist stopped playing. No. Oops, hold up. Yes. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on to Night Court Warriors. Anyways, Just Because it's a very good romance anime. If you like original anime, if you like a drama, if you just like fun, dramatic, kind of like crazy sort of romance, I definitely recommend Just Because. Has a great male lead, has great female leads, has a great characters. Definitely watch it. I'd still probably put it high B tier. It's not worth A tier, but it's still a very solid watch. It has a soft spot in my heart because I love it. Boarding School Juliet, I have not added. It's probably being part 3 low key, but have not added. Surprised Bunny Girl Senpai isn't peak. Bunny Girl Senpai is very, very good. I just don't think it's the greatest thing. I don't think it's the greatest thing of all time, but it's still very, very good. Origairu, I forgot to add. Depending on how long this stream takes, I might just add it towards the end and just finish it that way. Just Because it's good. Thank you. I have very rarely met anyone who has seen Just Because, and the people who have seen Just Because usually don't like it. So it's very rare to find someone who has watched it who liked it, which I do. I absolutely loved it. Darling the Franxx is pretty good. The ranking of mid, low key, should be mid, should not be mid, up to you. Konami no G-Con, probably the most illegal thing ever. Dude, why the hell would you bring that up? I forgot about that, dude. Don't ever bring that up again, dude. I don't want to even think about that. That shit is some Diddy. Like, oh my god, I don't even want to think about that one. Oh my god, that one is so bad. That one is so bad. Anyways, let's talk about a newer romance anime that has recently come out. A la Heiser Feelings in Russian. Real quick before we get that, have you watched Ambaka? I have. Very, very good. I love the opening so much. However, when it comes to I la Heiser Feeling in Russian, also very good. Some people might find the relationship between the main dude and the sister weird because of how weird she is. However, I think it's more of a commentary on that kind of the little sister trope than it is anything else. Besides that, the romance between Alia, I never know how to pronounce her name, and the main dude is very, very good. It's a very funny romance. It's a very interesting romance. The animation is great. It does fall off towards the end in some people's opinions, but that's because it kind of strays away from the romance and it has a more student council debate thing, has an actual story towards the end. However, I think it's very funny. The romance is great. The dub is so good. If you're a dub hater, you should watch it because it's so good. I watched it both in dub and sub. It was so funny. Have you watched The Angel? Do you mean The Angel Next Door, or do you mean like Angel's Egg? Do you mean like what do you mean by The Angel? There's a lot of series that have Angel in it. Toradora, I'm about to get to you soon. Anyways, the romance and Allah, I probably put like A tier. It's a very good romance. I like it a lot. It's very fun. Very interesting. Make sure Fruits Basket goes in S tier for me. No. Actually, wait, low key. I think I have to. But also not. Okay, wait. If we're just talking about the Toru and Honda, It is S tier because the relationship between Todo and Toru and Kyo, Todo and Honda. Oh my god, I just said her name. Todo and Kyo is absolutely peak, amazing story. I love how they the relationship finishes. However, I have so many issues when it comes to Fruits Basket's final season with how they handle a lot of the problematic like subjects in their story. I don't think they handle a lot of the weird, problematic things well when it comes to a lot of things I can't say because last time I said it, my TikTok live got banned. But when it comes to that aspect, I think it fails in a lot of aspects. However, when it comes to romance between the main, when it comes to Kyo and Toru, absolutely peak, absolutely peak. Have you watched Haruto Never Falls in Love? Yes, I love that. I forgot. I'm gonna add it. I forgot to add it here. I'm gonna add it in part 3. When I get to that. Angel Next Door Follows Me Ryan is very good. I think I have it coming up next actually. Bump horimiya down over my dead body, bro. Fuck no. Quintuplets, if you can see wherever it is, it's right here in B tier because the adaptation is not good compared to the manga. At least we're talking about season 1 in the movie. Season 2 is very good. Season 2 is a great adaptation. Anyways, yeah, moving on to Kiss Him Not Me. Kiss Him Not Me is very interesting because it is it's a harem series. It's very interesting because it shows how important looks are in some people. However, it also shows the shallowness of some people. If you don't know, Kiss Him Not Me is about a fat girl who, through the luck of not eating food for a week, somehow becomes skinny and a very pretty girl, which is very bad when it comes to body dysmorphia. Don't do that. That's not how you lose weight. You lose weight by going on a calorie deficit and working out. However, when it comes to besides that issue, which is the whole issue by itself, it's a pretty good romance. I don't like any of the other dudes besides the main dude that's... You can't see him here. Hold up. Let me bring him up real quick. Let's go to Kiss Him Not Me real quick. I cannot spell right. Every guy besides this dude is a literal piece of garbage, at least when it comes to anime. Because they only like her for her looks, not her personality. Because when she comes back to being fat, they hate her. Or they try to make her go skinny. Which is like, you're only worth something if you're skinny and pretty. Which is not a message that I feel like people should be getting to begin with. However, this guy is great because he likes her no matter what, and he loves her, and the romance between those two is definitely S tier. When it comes to a romance story in general, I think it's probably B tier. I haven't finished the manga. I definitely want to. I'd probably put it B tier, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Give me anime to watch. My entire TikTok page is just full of recommendations. You can take a look through anything that catches your fancy if you want. If you have something in specific, just ask. Or a guy who is not here yet because I forgot to add it low key. That's not me though. I think most of y'all here don't know Dusk Maiden of Amnesia. Dusk Maiden of Amnesia is absolute peak romance. I will stand by that to this day. A guy who's not ashamed about consuming shoujo and josei is peak. Like anyone who doesn't watch that is just an insecure guy. Like, in all honesty, like nah, it's really good. Tune into the Midnight Heart. Have you watched Dark Gathering? I have. Season 2 is announced, by the way, if you didn't know. Season 2 for Dark Gathering is announced. I love it's honestly one of the few good horror anime that has come out in the last decade, in all honesty. It's very good. Okay, I hate it origami, to be honest. All seasons to get to season 2. I mean, it's a romance anime, but again, romance is not the main aspect when it comes to My Teen Romantic Comedy. My Teen Romantic Comedy is so much more than just romance, and it's so good. Again, it's about finding yourself. It's about self-acceptance. It's about wanting something genuine. If you watch season 2, if you know what that reference is, absolutely great. It is announced. Yeah, it was announced like a few months ago. It was announced last year. It's almost 4 a.m. for me, so I'm gonna go. But I followed you, so I'll catch you next time. Oh, appreciate you so much for following and for watching. Also, anyone who is watching and has been commenting and following, thank you all so much. It means so much to me. If you can, I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. Would hope to see you again sometime as well. Thank you for that. Where's Fragrant Flowers? I forgot to add that. I did download the image, so I might just add that towards the end. First place is Clannad because Clannad is the greatest romance anime in just anime period. It's so good. Anyways, the Angel Next Door Swallows Me Ryan. So a lot of people hate it because of it's the fact that it's a typical black hair dude with a really pretty popular girl, which I guess, but the main dude actually has substance to him. He's also very attractive. So he's not like a mid-looking guy, but I'm not sure if that would have any sort of relevance of how good he looks, because I don't think looks matter that much when it comes to a relationship to begin with. But Angel Next Door Spoils Me Ryan is very cute, very wholesome. It's a very slow, laid back. It's kind of chill. I like it a lot because I love romance anime that has subtle romance where it's not in your face, where it's like they like each other, and it just feels very fake. It's very subtle. You get to see the development of their romance happen little by little by little. So I think it's very good in that aspect. Do I think it's the greatest thing of all time? Definitely not. Hold up, I'm gonna switch to this one. But I do think Angel's Spoiling Ron is definitely A tier. Definitely very good. Depending on how season 2 goes about, I might have to either bump it up or bump it down. But for right now, Angel Next Door Spoiling Ron is a solid watch. I know a lot of people don't like it. I know a lot of people do like it, but I really enjoyed it. Your Light in April is A tier because, again, just like with the Silent Voice, Your Light in April's focus is not romance. There is romance in there. However, when it comes to romance between blonde hair dude and black hair dude, again, forgot their names. It's been so long. I know her name starts with a K. It's not the main focus. Again, it's more about battling depression, battling past trauma, self-acceptance, self-love, all that kind of stuff. So it's very, very good. I watched Boarding School Juliet. I have back in like 2019 when it came out. It's been a while. Put Komi-san Can't Communicate in S tier right now. No. Komi-san Can't Communicate is good. It's not the greatest thing of all time, but it is very good. I definitely like it a lot. Have you watched Boarding School? Oh, I already read that. Sign of Affection is coming up eventually, actually. By the way, what's Clannad about? Is it finished or and is there a romance? Like, yeah, it is finished. It's very, very good. We get to see the main characters go from high school all the way up into adult and working life. So if that's something you're interested in, a complete romance, we don't still see them in high school, but as adults, definitely check out Clannad. I don't want to say too much for it because it'll be very spoilers, but definitely check out Clannad if you haven't already. It's very good. I will get to if I read Blue Box when I get to that. Tony Kawa is not on this list, but I have watched it. Also very good. Are watching Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. That came out like in 23, like 3 years ago now. It is very good though. Anyways, this is actually before I get to that. Trust me when you and I are polar opposites ends same level as horimiya. I love horimiya. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go binge it right now. I'll be back. Yo, please do. And if you do finish it, let me know. I'd be interested in your thoughts on it. Anyways, More Than a Married Couple, but Less Than Lovers. It's okay. It's okay. It's More Than a Married Couple, Less Than Lovers. It's just it's so favorite like I'd say male focused in a way. It's good. I enjoyed watching it. Too much fan service for my liking. I don't mind fan service that much, a little bit too much. But it is very good. It is good. I like it a lot. Do I think it's the greatest thing of all time? No. Like one of the things that I get so much shit on for throughout my entire TikTok career has been the fact that I just don't talk about More Than a Married Couple, Less Than Lovers, because I just think it's okay. It's like a solid watch. I know a lot of people are ride or die about this series, which I understand. It's just not my cup of tea, in all honesty. Maybe season 2 will change my mind. I do like the main girl at the very least. I just don't like the main guy because this is again another series where, unlike with the Angel Next Door Spoils Me Ron, it's another series where it like the pairing just doesn't really match in my opinion. Like she just kind of likes him just for the fact that she likes him, not for anything that he's done in specific. You know, it feels like I'm watching like an isekai where all the hot girls like the main dude because like he's the main dude. It's just not that. The only anime I've cried for is Plastic Memories. I think I have Plastic Memories here. So Shattering Experience. Yes, both of those series are really good. Oh yeah, Nice Sharp Valley. Yeah, Technoblade for the win. Technoblade never dies. We love Technoblade in this stream. We love Technoblade here. Toradora is actually at the very end. I'm definitely gonna get to that. Anyways, besides More Than America, Less Than Lovers, we have Honey Lemon Soda. Oh my god. Okay, how did Ro put SAO in B? Because we're not talking about the anime in its entirety. We're talking about the romance in the anime itself. If we're talking about how the romance, if we're talking about how good the series is, it would have a Silent Voice and like high S tier, you know. But we're not. Anyways, Honey Lemon Soda is so bad that it's good. It's so badly good. Like it's the best way to describe Honey Lemon Soda is if anyone here is a shoujo fan, it's like when you watch or read a shoujo anime or manga and the main girl is reading a shoujo manga. That's what Honey Lemon Soda is. It's just such a shoujo anime. It has every single shoujo trope you could ever imagine in it. It feels like a 16-year-old wrote it, and that's why I love it. I feel like it's so good because of that. Because it just feels so teenage girl coded. Like, because it's like she's a very shy girl. And she goes into school so shy. The nonchalant dreadhead guy absolutely like takes her under her wing and helps her out. And for some reason, every single, even though she doesn't do anything, everyone in the class accepts her and loves her, and she's like so popular but not. It's like every unpopular girl's fantasy story, and that's why it's so good. I would put it low-key in B tier for that reason. Because like it's so bad that it's good. It's such a great watch. Like if you love shoujo anime, if you have that 16-year-old teenage girl in your heart, you would absolutely love Honey Lemon Soda. Anyways, no way this guy said it's bad and it's so good. Cause it is. It's like one of it's so bad that it's good. I love it. I love it so much, especially towards the end. It's so funny. The animation style is hilarious. It's just a fun watch. The romance between the main guy and the main girl is okay. I don't necessarily. Okay. Oh, I forgot. This is not. It's not about how good the show is. If we're talking about how good the show is, it's definitely B tier. We're talking about the romance between the main dude and the main guy. I don't like it because again, it's very forced, very very forced. However, I do like it. It's a lot of fun. Top 3 anime of all time. Top 3 anime of all time is Clannad. Then we have Sangatsu no Lion, and I'll add Mushishi in there. That's not my exact top 3, but that's top 3 anime. Do you upload your rankings anywhere? It's 5 a.m. here. I can't stay up. Low key, I can start posting clips of the stream. In all honesty, it's kind of hard to do that because these are very long. But it takes me a while to do that. But I do want to do that. I might start doing that soon. I sometimes can't hide her feelings in Russian. It's A tier. Yeah, it's A tier right here. It's a very funny, very good series. Yo, Mushishi is so good. If anyone here doesn't know, Mushishi manga has gotten a reprint after like 20 years of being in unprint. If you like Mushishi and you want to read the manga, you can buy it. You can buy it now. The hardcover copies are like $20 now, and it has new translation. It has updated its translation to be a lot better too. It's very very good. So yeah. Call of the Night will definitely be. Dress up over Bunny? Yes. I'll die on that hill every single day. I don't care. You got the first one? Yo, that's awesome. Yo, where's Maka I can never put. Where's Too Many Losing Heroines? Not here yet. I'll definitely be in part 2. Snafu will also be at the end, depending on how long I finish this. Anyways, Plastic Memories. S tier. Anyone who knows that, for anyone who has seen, where is it? Who has seen Plastic Memories, you will know like that. You will know about this. Hold up. Can I? If my thing doesn't want to load. Yo, anyone who has seen Plastic Memories knows how much we hate Ferris wheels in this house. We hate Ferris wheels. I have not been on a single Ferris wheel since I finished that show. Oh my god. I'm gonna out here. It's triggering me. Anyways, Plastic Memories is S tier. Maybe it's nostalgia talking because I haven't watched it in like 8 years. But Plastic Memories is such a fun watch at the start, and then it just breaks you. It's very very good. It's very good. Definitely watch it if you like actually good romance. And soul shattering romance. Definitely good. Hokkaido Girls, I'm not talking about today. Maybe soon, but you will. If you like Hokkaido Girls, you'll not like my ranking of it. However, I'm just gonna spoil that for now. What do you think about Blue Box? We're about to get to that soon. Kami-sama Kiss. Again, it's one of those shows that's very, very good. But again, we're gonna look past the age of the fact that he's 1,000 years old and she's like 16. I don't know. Either way, Kami-sama Kiss is a very good shoujo anime. The season 1 was great. Season 2 made me cry so hard. And then the sequel 4-episode OVA made me cry even harder. Kami-sama Kiss is a great watch. Definitely read the manga too, because the manga is very good. I've not finished the manga. I do want to though. However, Kami-sama Kiss anime, a very, very solid and good watch. Definitely recommend if anyone is interested in that. I'd be breaking every time I stream, bro. Or not every time. I will be streaming a lot. If you don't like my rankings, that's fine. You don't have to always like my rankings. This is just my opinion. That's okay. Kami-sama Kiss is A tier. If we're talking about how good the anime is, however, the anime is like S tier. It's very good. Especially that sequel 4-episode OVA hurts my soul every single time. It was so good. I love it so much. Definitely watch Kami-sama Kiss if you're interested in shoujo romance anime and you haven't watched it yet. What do you feel about My Love Story with Yamada-kun? I like it a lot. It's very good. It is kind of. I think the main dude's like 17 and she's like 20. I think. At least when it starts out. Is it grooming? I don't think so. Is it? It could be. I don't know. I didn't think too much about that because I only watched the anime. But I forget low key. That is another weird aspect of it though. If you want to think about it that way. Anyways, enough about that. I've gotten so many comments about Blue Box. Blue Box, S tier. Have you watched My Happy Marriage? I have. I've only seen season 1. I dropped season 2. I heard I liked it. I do think there's a lot of I have issues with My Happy Marriage, in all honesty. She's like what, 17 and he's like 27 or something like that. It's kind of weird. Or actually 19 or something. Actually, I don't know. I think it's decent. It's pretty good. It's a fun watch. I do like My Happy Marriage. Do I love it? No, I'm sorry. I do have to finish season 2 because maybe season 2 will change my mind. I'm not sure though. Wait, is this Nightcore? Yes, it is. I love Nightcore. I even have a Nightcore channel. At least back in the day I had one. I love Nightcore. Wait, you choose Hina or Chi? Okay, listen. Objectively, Hina is like best girl. I love Hina. Also because I have a soft spot for childhood best friends, and any sort of like series, I'll always root for the childhood best friend for the most part. However, Chi is a great, like, if you like Hina, you still have to admit that the main dude has to be with Chi. They work so well with each other. Especially if you read the manga, you know how good their relationship gets. You know how amazing it gets. So it's really good. Have you seen Real Girl? I have seen Real Girl. I definitely recommend Blue Box. I've not finished the anime, however. I've watched like 18 episodes. I read the manga, though. The manga is so good. If you like Blue Box, season 2 is coming out, but the Blue Box manga is... Oh, it's so good. It's so peak. Definitely watch it. Definitely watch it and read it if you can, because it's an amazing series. Fun fact: Blue Box and Dan started their chapter releases around the same time. Like I think they came out pretty much like almost same day. They came out straight up together, and so I read them. I read the first episode, the first chapter when they both came out, which was like back to back, and it was so funny to me because then Dan and Blue Box first season both aired at the same day at the same time. Both they aired at the same day on like in the same season, which is so funny to me because the mangas pretty much came out at the same day too, which I found that coincidence pretty funny, in all honesty. Yeah, childhood friends are always on Tom. Gossip is an amazing anime. If you love mystery, if you love romance anime, please watch Gossip. It's so good. I definitely have to add that to this list eventually. How do you have Dry Dress Up Darling over Kami-sama Kiss and Blue Spring Ride? Because my Dress Up Darling is good. It's actually very good. I love it because I love anime that has subtle romance and where it takes a more realistic approach to it. I think it's very good. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale is very good. It's good. I haven't added to this list, but I probably will. But again, it's also one of those things where it's like the main dude is like 500 and then she's like 14-year-old. It's like the one thing that always gets to me is how we'll be talking about how like the lovely vampire who's like 1,000 years old, but then we also have like these shoujo series where like the main dude's in the hundreds or thousands and the main girl's like 14. I get it's a fantasy. I know a lot of girls fantasize about that when they're like 16 years old. I know when I was younger I liked older women, so I fantasized that as well. At the same time, it's like either way, I think it was decent. Have you played Clannad visual novel? I have watched it. I have not finished playing it yet. I do own it though. Danger of My Heart is peak. It's S tier for a reason. Is that Clannad above them all? Exactly, dude. Clannad is the only like anime that has to be number one romance anime of all time. You do right. Rascal Does Not Dream of Senpai. I have. It's A tier. It's very, very good. I like it a lot. It's very, very good. The story is good, but the age. I know it's so hard to look past it. Do you watch Yuri? Because I have a really good Yuri recommendation. I don't watch Yuri as much as I read yaoi, in all honesty. I do like Blue Minty, which I probably should add. I need to add Yuri next time I make this. I don't read Yuri that much. I do watch it. I think Yuri gets a bad rep, in all honesty. What's crazy to me is how Yuri anime does not have a single anime that's above an 8 out of 10 on like most websites, which blows my mind because Bloom and Tea was so good. Adachi and Shimaru or however you pronounce it was also very good. Which kind of sucks because Yuri manga is very, very good and has a lot of high ratings. I just don't think that Yuri anime is able to fully adapt it in a good way, which I feel like sucks, I guess. Yeah, Tomiya after Shock Me. I love the arc. Oh yeah, it's very, very good. I feel like that could also have had its own anime, in all honesty. How's horimiya above Bunny Girl Senpai? Because horimiya is peak romance. It is peak romance. Opinion on the pregnant flower blooms with dignity. Very, very good. Very good. I need to add it to this list. I don't think I did, which kind of is weird. I probably should. I need to add that towards the end if I have enough time. What else? I'm in love with villainous is mad. I'm in love with the villainous is a mad good Yuri and it's not toxic. I have not watched that. I actually try to stay away from villainous shows. In honestly, the same way I try to stay away from isekai anime. But I do watch a few villainous shows. Like May I Ask for One Thing is very good. Seventh Loop I've also watched a little bit of. I haven't finished it, but it's also heard it's very good. I'll definitely check that out. 'Cause, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it and I'll watch it. White Album 2, a visual novel, I've not read, but the anime for White Album 2 is very, very good. Add Dusk, Maiden, Amnesia, and Haruhi Suzumiya. Haruhi Suzumiya's main focus is not romance. I definitely will add Dusk Maiden, and Amnesia as well, though. Definitely for sure. Where's Sign of Affection? It's right about it. I'm actually about to talk about it right now, actually. A Sign of Affection is also S tier. Like, here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't like it because the main dude's too perfect, but like, why are you hating on a green flag guy? Is it because it's like no guy is like this? I mean, yeah, I guess. But like, the main dude is great. The relationship is so good. I don't get me wrong. I do like the black hair guy. He is kind of controlling, which sucks. He means well at the very least. I do like him as a character. I think he's very cute. I do like him a lot. But the main couple is just they are meant for each other. I love how he treats her. I love how he doesn't try to overly protect her, and he doesn't let her disability speak for herself, and he actually lets her tackle the world on her own, and only supports her when it's actually needed rather than inserting himself into her life like the black hair guy does. Very, very good. Definitely S tier anime. If you like actually wholesome green flag romance anime, definitely check it out. Why is Bunny Girl Senpai not higher? I don't know. It's good. I don't think it's S tier. I have to rewatch it though, because it's been like years since I rewatched it. What else we got? The visual novel is even better. 100% recommended. The anime only adapts to the worst. Oh really? Okay. I definitely gotta check it out then. I'm about to get to Fragrant Flowers actually pretty soon. I think I'll have enough time to get through a few extra things. Have you already put? I've not. I'm going to talk about Fragrant Flowers in a bit. What's your top one? I can't see. It should be here. My top one is Clannad. Do I have to go up a little bit? Clannad is my top one. Hold up. Why is this moving here? And what about Tiger, Josei Tiger and the Fish? Josei Tiger and the Fish is definitely going to be up there. I have to add that in part 3 probably. 100 Girlfriends I don't want to talk about, dude. I don't want to talk about 100 Girlfriends right now. I'm not going to lie. 3D Conjo Real Girl is a very interesting series because I read the manga. I watched the anime. Okay, side tangent about 3D Conjo. The first season is dog shit because if you watched it, you know how bad the animation was. The art animation in season 1 for 3D Conjo was so bad. It was so bad. Season 2 was a little bit better, but it was just so bad. The manga is actually pretty good. The anime is also pretty good too, at least in season 2. Blue Spring Ride is that low because the anime is not a fully adaptation. Kami-sama's Kiss, yes, Kami-sama Kiss is A tier. I like Kami-sama Kiss. Anyways, let's bring to my Haji, my first story. I never know how to pronounce this BL anime name. When it comes to this BL, low key have to put it C tier, only because with the two main couples, the first main couple is of a high schooler and a teacher. That rubbed me wrong in so many ways. Like, that was just a red flag. I don't fuck with age gaps like that, which is the whole reason why I don't really like a lot of the ships in Fruits Basket, because there's a lot of problematic relationships in Fruits Basket. When it comes to my I forget how to pronounce it, like Hijime Tori something. That couple is very, very weird. However, the second couple, when it comes to the childhood best friends, I believe they were, absolutely peak. So that's why it's C tier, not D tier, because it's at least one of the two main. I think there's actually 3 main couples, but at least the one they talk about the anime is actually pretty good. I think there was one more couple, but I forgot who it was. Loki, it's been a while. Sign of Affection, where the hell is it? Sign of Affection is S tier, as it should be. I love a Sign of Affection. Rent-A-Girlfriend, I do not want to talk about Rent-A-Girlfriend. Never talking about Rent-A-Girlfriend here, bro. Rent-A-Girlfriend is we're not talking about. Yakuza Fiancé is pretty good, but could slightly be seen as toxic. I mean, it's toxic because it's Yakuza. You know what I mean? It's toxic because it's Yakuza. I think it's very good. It's very interesting romance anime, I'm not gonna lie. Lovely Complex, I can't wait to talk about Lovely Complex. But real quick, before we talk about Lovely Complex, though, we gotta talk about Sing Yesterday for You. Sing Yesterday to You pisses me off so much. If any of you have seen Sing Yesterday to Me, Sing Yesterday Sing Yesterday to Me, you will know what the hell I'm talking about. Because it starts off so good. It starts off as an actual like adult romance story. It starts off as like, oh, it's actually gonna be something very interesting. There's like, but it ends up becoming problematic towards the end. It starts off with a 20-something-year-old guy who works at like a grocery store, and he has this girl who shops at the store who's a teenager, and she kind of starts to like him, and it doesn't really do anything with it initially, you know what I'm talking about. But then there's also another couple of the the girl that he meets. I forget where he meets her, of another adult, and she has a guy that she used to know when he was a child. And you think like, oh, they're gonna subvert up expectations, not they're gonna do what's normal, versus the two adults get together and the two teenagers get together. But no, they do a complete 180 flip at the end. Spoilers, I don't care. Where the teenagers get with the adults. Like, what are we doing here? I don't understand. Like, how do we have such a good setup and premise for a solid, realistic, and amazing romance anime, only for it to do a complete 180? Like, what happened to that? I don't understand. It pisses me off. Anyways, D tier, because fuck that ending. Anyways, what about Chevalier Failed Knight? I'm going to talk about Chevalier Failed Knight in a minute, but again, my camera for some reason decided to freeze for whatever reason. I don't understand. Hold up. Video capture new. There we go. I don't know why I keep doing that. I have an issue. I need to get a new camera. Yuri is so good. Origaru is gonna be, actually I'm gonna have to add it in a second. Love of Kill is good, I guess. It's not a good adaptation. It's solid. It's pretty okay. I liked it a lot. Don't get me wrong. I think it's good. It's one of those things where it's like you watch it and you're like, you know, I enjoyed that. And then you forget about it until you get reminded that it exists like 3 years later. You know what I mean? You got a larger pic of the chart. I can't see the logos. Yeah, hold up. I don't know why, because my camera for some reason, like if I put it here, it doesn't. Maybe I just widen it a little bit. Hold up. Yeah, you're kind of right. Hold up. Yo, I made myself whiter. That's crazy. Anyways, now we're getting wide tier list. I don't like that. Hold up. How do I make this better? How do I stream? How does one stream? I don't know. I don't stream. I feel like I fucked it up. Okay, I think it's good now. If you need it to be bigger, let me know. I don't want to fuck it up anymore. Hold up. Let me get text. Whoops. I am not a streamer. Don't quote me on this. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, give us a zoom, bro. Hold up. Can I zoom in? This is the list so far. Let me move this a little bit here. Let me zoom out. I don't really know how to do this correctly, low-key. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, this is the list so far. A lot of good shows. I will talk about Mysterious Girlfriend X pretty soon. What rank do you have My Dress Up Darling? I have My Dress Up Darling as S tier because it's a phenomenal romance story. I don't care what anyone says. It's very girl. World End is very, very good too. I do think it's not a good adaptation, but I do think for what it is, it's very, very good. Anyways, talking about Lovely Complex next. Lovely Complex was so funny to me as an American and as someone who is decently tall and who has a sister who's very tall. Because when you first watch Lovely Complex, you think that she's gonna be like some 6-foot giant, and she ends up just being 5'7". Like what are we doing here? It's so funny. I know it's Japanese. I'm not saying anything, but it was just so funny to me. Lovely Complex is very good because it's one of the few anime where we have a difference of a typical romance couple where we have the girl's taller than the guy, and we have actually a pretty good progression and with the actual romance, and them actually progressing in the relationship other than just staying stagnant. And I think it's very, very good. Hold on, I need to turn this up. If anyone knows Nightcore, you know this song. Anyways, Lovely Complex is a solid shoujo anime. It doesn't fully adapt the manga, so if you like Lovely Complex, please read the manga. It's so fire though. Put Time Affection at a little higher, dog. It's still an S, but not the last. I didn't mean to put it last. I just put it there because I was just moving on. Have you watched White Album 2? I have. White Album 2 is so good. I love White Album 2. Have you watched Put a Sign of Affection a little higher? Definitely will in a second. I got a dip peak list. Have a good day or a good night or wherever you are, bro. Hope you have a good hope you sleep well or have a good day wherever you are. Anyways, Lovely Complex is gonna go in a high A tier because it's a very solid watch. I just don't think it fully adapts the manga perfectly, but it's not very good. Dude, I feel like I fucked up the overlay low key. I don't know how to stream. It's very weird. Anyways, moving on to the final one until I add the other one. We have Toradora. I'm sorry, Toradora. Maybe it's my nostalgia talking. Toradora is one of the few good tsundere anime, in my opinion. I love the ending of Toradora. It's one of my favorite endings in romance. In all honesty, I love. It was so cute. The progression of the relationship is peak. She starts off as tsundere, but she generally starts to warm up her heart later down the line, and she has a reason for why she acts the way that she does. I haven't watched it in like 8 years, so maybe I will have a different opinion on it if I was to rewatch it now. But going by my how I thought about it when I first watched it like around 10 years ago, actually now, I definitely have it there. Your rating of Tsukigakirei is S tier. Not sure if you can see it, but it's right here. Tsukigakirei is phenomenal. I really like it. That's that low key. Hold up, let me add let me add Call of Night. There was Call of someone. Wait, it was Call of Night, and there's something else. Oh yeah, Fragrant Flowers. Let me add those two real quick. Making a tier list is very interesting. Not gonna lie. So add this. Add the Fragrant Flowers. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Let me do that real quick. And then click here and add images. Bam, bam. Okay, let me add these two real quick. Cement. If you don't know, this is how you make your stuff. Anyways, moving back. The top one is called Clannad After Story. As this list gets bigger, I low-key might have to restart the list or something because I'm not gonna have enough space to keep it on just TikTok itself. On Twitch, that's a different story. Anyways, Call of the Night, another S tier romance anime. Actually, I don't even know. It's an S tier anime. Romance wise, I'd probably have an add an A tier, low key, because it's less about romance and more about him trying to find if he actually like has any romantic feelings, because the main guy is asexual. Kind of. At least he doesn't understand what romance is. Call of the Night is an S tier anime. Is it a S tier romance? Definitely. But for now, I'm still waiting on more because there hasn't been much progression with the romance. It's more about talking about the story, backstory, and all that kind of stuff, character development, all that good stuff. Definitely S tier anime. A tier, definitely A tier romance though. Clannad Glaze, I'm out one. Dude, if you don't like Clannad, that's fine. Honestly, no hate. I don't care. Everyone has their opinions. If you don't like Clannad, that's up to you. But you know, is Blue Box done? Blue Box manga is not done. It's still ongoing, which I like. I don't know where they're gonna go with that though. When I go senpai, put an S. Maybe I'd have to rewatch it first. And then I have to decide for that. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. That's interesting. Anyways, moving on with the final one. Fragrant Flowers hides with dignity. The Fragrant Flowers. It's either like high A or low. For me, it's like high A. I think Fragrant Flowers, as of right now, with only season 1, is borderline S tier. Definitely A tier at the very least. It's an amazing series. We're talking about the anime itself. The anime itself for Fragrant Flowers is definitely S tier. I don't think as of right now it's when it comes to everything is S tier yet, because we just need more of it. I definitely like it a lot. I'm like borderline thinking about putting it in S tier in all honesty. But Fragrant Flowers, the anime itself is very, very, very good. And the romance development between the main couple is very good, upward towards all the way up into the ending. I do definitely think if it gets a season 2, and we get a season 2 depending on how long it takes, I think it definitely has potential to be not just S tier, but very high S tier. So yeah, that's the ranking so far. There's still a lot of other anime that I need to add to this list for part 3. But for now, that's kind of where we're at. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be adding Snafu in part 3. I don't want to add it right now because there's a lot of things to talk about with Snafu as well. Yeah, I will be streaming this tomorrow with part 3 of the romance tier list if you're interested. Around the same time, which is like either 8, 9, maybe close to 10 p.m. EST. Thank you all so much for watching, commenting, and all the likes and follows. I appreciate it so much. Oh, I can see maybe some of you guys here again tomorrow, unless something pops up. But for now, that's what's going to happen. I do want to talk about Origairu tomorrow. Just not tonight. Just not tonight. But yeah, hope I see some of you guys here tomorrow, and have a good night or good morning, depending on where y'all are at. Peace out. 2,000 likes, crazy. I don't have that many people stay this time, but oh, I need to end stream on TikTok. Whoops.